Me too. Now let's talk about the rest of my trip. The Airbnb, Chelsea, you would have acted up because
Was there a rule book?
there was a rule book, and one of them said, I have a noise meter, like a noise detector, and if you go over a certain decibel, I will cancel your reservation on the spot and like come to the house and kick you out.
What, are we in Madison Square Garden? We want to see how loud the Swifties get? What the fuck? Oh, you're exactly right, because that is just specific enough that it would have triggered my desire to see how loud I could get that thing.
Yeah. I also wanted to know, like, what does a canceled reservation mean exactly? Like, if we do it at the last thing, like, as we were checking out, I wanted to just scream. And then, so what if I set it off? We're out of here. Do you add extra to it? Because I don't want to do that.
Right. Or does it just cancel the whole reservation and it's like bippity boppity boo, you were never there?
Yeah, free. But now, let's talk about it. So Friday night. Oh, cuties, by the way, I don't know how much of this will make it to the main feed, how much will be on Patreon, but I have a lot to talk about this trip. So I could be talking for upwards of 50 minutes. In which case, if you only hear it on the main feed for 10, I've been cut. I'm on the cutting room floor.
Blame it on our editor, that bitch.
So Friday night, me and like 6 other people were not in the wedding party. And then like the other 6 were. So they went and did wedding stuff, which left all the leftovers to fend for themselves. So that was Friday night and Saturday all during the day. So we went to Broadway, which is like the main strip on Nashville.
Have you been to Nashville?
Never. I loved it. I want to move there.
Of course you do. Nashville is just like Bachelorette Party USA, which is your vibe energetically, I feel like, anyway.
Yeah. I do love Bachelorette energy. I don't love Trump supporters, and I don't love country music. So and I don't love white people. So I thought I wouldn't like Nashville, and that's why I stayed away. But I truly did love it because, yes, they are white Trump supporters who like country music, but I never felt judged.
Yeah, because they're all on their worst behavior too.
Yeah.
So you are not doing anything wrong compared to 16 girls wearing pink cowboy hats who are going to cheat on their husbands.
Well, let me tell you something about girls. They're never the issue. Even if they don't like me, I can get them to like me by the end of the night, homophobic or not. It was the like old men singing like, stand by your man. That is who I was afraid of. But even him didn't mind when I sang High School Musical, 2 songs. Now, wait, time out. Before we get there.
Sure.
I famously was the one not even invited to the wedding. And yet, when the leftover group formed, there I was like that boy from Lord of the Flies with a fat kid's head on a stick. Because I surely did say, we're going to do live music, we're going to do karaoke, we're going to do barbecue for dinner, and we're going to do bull riding. And guess what we did? All 4 of those things. Cuties, if you're in the Nashville area, I think it's called like Jimmy Hawthorne's or some shit like that. So good. Okay, so then we went to the Wild Beaver, it was called. And they had bull riding and karaoke, Chelsea, 2 for the price of 1. So first I sang What Would You Do by City High. Crowd pleaser.
Classic. Just a good vibes, happy energy. What would you do if your son was at home crying all alone?
The people wanted to know, so I had to sing it for them. Then when I saw that I got the crowd over, they were happy with that. Then I sang High School Musical 2, the breakup duet. Killed it.
With who? Yourself?
No, there was one girl in the leftover group that wasn't in the thing. The rest were all boys. 2 straight boys, 3 gays, and a black woman.
That's a great combination.
It truly was. Just wait till I made him play Big Brother.
Oh,
so,
no. As I said before, you were living your best life by being the most villainous version of yourself.
We're not even at Chelsea. You know, but the cuties don't even know. This is all just fun stuff. This is all just fun.
So once again, patreon.com/IamTheCuteOne to hear this entire torrid tale because toot toot, buckle up, motherfuckers. We're going to be here for a bumpy ride. Go ahead.
Okay, so at the wedding itself, my table was the leftovers. So that group of 6 that I told you about. And then there were 2 more white gays that weren't there the night before. And then a white gay that invited himself to the wedding because he used to work at Bubba Gump and just happened to be in Nashville. He was like, what are you all doing tonight? And we said, oh, we're at a wedding. He said, can I come? So then the bride was like, sure, why not?
Well, at least the bride said yes, I suppose.
That was kind of her. So he was at our table too. So we had a table of 9, and I said, this is perfect for Big Brother Express. So then we played Big Brother. Then we went through like 4 rounds where all the white gays were getting picked out. So then we made it to Final 5. Final 5, 4 white gays already out. Me, one other white gay, the two straight boys, one of which is Colombian, one of which is ethnic descent, I'm not sure of. He's the one I spent my time with the most in that little like Airbnb. He was my like boy roommate. And then the black woman. So the boy that I had my Airbnb with, he was the head of household. And I thought we had an unspoken alliance, Chelsea. This boy had his birthday on Sunday. The wedding was Saturday. I, Donald Hatfield, know what it's like to have your birthday on a wedding weekend. And I do not like it. So I bought his lunch earlier that day. I bought him a shot the night before. I planned on buying him a shot ski that we could take together that night. No, I still did, but with hate
I can
in my
see where
heart.
the story's going. I've played Big Brother Express with you long enough to know the way those eyes go full Gone Girl when someone fucks you over.
They sure went that way because he did fuck me over. Final five, he was head of household. He put me and the other white gay up. So then the other white gay did a speech about like, I love peeing in this game, blah, blah, blah. And then I did a speech where I looked in the eyes of the Colombian man, looked in the eyes of the black woman and said, I have a new enemy in the form of Jovi. Once my roommate and closest ally, he is now my biggest target in the house. And you two have the vote of who stays and who goes. And if I am the one to stay, the way this game works is I am automatically the next head of household.
Right.
And he is whose blood I want on my hands. So then they voted the other white gay out. Boop, boop. So then the final four is me, Jovi, the one who fucked me over, and then those two. Then I thought about it and I said, oops. I have to put two people up. One is Jovi, but that leaves one more that I just lied to. So then I said, all right, everyone. It's very hard for me to choose which of you I lied to. So instead, I lied to both of you. Jovi, you are safe. And the two that just voted the white gay out are on the block.
You are evil.
The final three was me, Jovi, and the Colombian man. Named Sergio. I'll give him a name as well.
Sure.
But the point is, I am the single white man, okay? So then, once those speeches started talking about how this game is bigger than us, blah, 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 this can be our chance to have a... to have a Latin winner. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. I've lost it. So I was third place. I was out.
Yeah, well, I didn't know all of these demonic details. But you did text our group chat. Just made it to final three of Big Brother Express. And of course, everybody in our group chat's like, woohoo, way to go. And my question was, who initiated that game? And then I received, and I'll put it on the YouTube, this selfie. So how did poor Jovi fare the rest of his wedding/birthday weekend that he had turned on you?
I still bought him the shot and stuff. He lost 5-2. And I went up to him and said, Jovi, rule number one, don't fuck with me.